News 9 is everywhere. This is News 9, live at 5.
A major energy corporation has announced it is filed for bankruptcy. It's our top story. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jennifer Black.
And I'm Rich Pearson with several local power plants. How will this affect local customers? News 9's Alex Taylor has the details.
Today, I reached out to local spokespeople about this announcement. First Energy, a subsidiary of First Energy Corporation, nuclear and coal power plant, has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, which may seem daunting to some local customers. The announcement was made late Saturday night. The plan is to get away from power producing and step more into an electric supply role for the company. With the increasing number of natural gas power plants in the East and Midwest, they say they're unable to compete. One plant in Beaver County, Pennsylvania will be shutting down as announced last week. The plant went online in 1976 and employs nearly 1,000 people. They will be closing in 3 years.
I think it's terrible. It's going to affect everybody. Like, it's a huge part of this area, and all these people are going to be without jobs.
There's still a glimmer of hope. Someone else could purchase them. There could be changes in the market or changes in legislation that would keep them there.
According to a statement released and published in the Associated Press, First Energy Solutions collectively has $550 million, which they believe is, quote, sufficient to continue normal operations and meet post-petition obligations to employees, suppliers, and customers as they come due.
For First Energy utility customers, we don't expect them to see any changes whatsoever. This doesn't affect the way that we will continue to do our business. In fact, we're focused on continuing our investments in our regulated businesses, so that means more investments in the equipment and services that supply the power to these customers.
The filing includes First Energy Solutions, FES subsidiaries, and First Energy Nuclear Operation Company. 2 plants in Ohio are scheduled for closure as well. I spoke with a local representative today that said this is all they're willing to release at this time. Reporting in Stratton, Alex Taylor, News 9.
There are new opportunities for broadband internet in Belmont County. News 9's Anthony Kahn has the story.
Belmont County Commissioners are excited as broadband internet technology is poised to make strides throughout the county. Broadband service from Agile Networks is now in Belmont County. The service comes after a partnership was established with Agile in the fall.
It was a culmination of meeting with various companies and trying to see what we could do as a county to find ways to better service from a broadband perspective for our residents.
Phase 1 of Agile's plan is now complete with 3 active sites in the county. Agile offers broadband internet to residential and commercial properties. Strong broadband connection in the area could open doors to other opportunities. Dutton says that not only could it attract others into the area, but it would benefit those currently working and living in Belmont County.
And those folks that have small businesses that some telework, telecommute, some from the farm standpoint trying to do different things from a technology standpoint, you know, all those come into play when you're looking at broadband in rural areas.
3 more stages are in place to complete the project. Dutton is happy with the partnership so far and the opportunities that it will provide.
We feel very positive about where things have gone to this point, and again, feel very optimistic about the fact that there will be residents that will benefit from this exact partnership.
And phase 4 of this project is expected to be completed by September of this year. Reporting in Belmont County, Anthony Kahn, News 9.
A bridge project months in the making may soon be complete. The County Road 10 bridge in Adena was deemed unsafe after an inspection last November. The bridge closure caused multiple traffic issues, including emergency services needing to be rerouted and children attending West Elementary finding a new way to school. While the bridge decking is in place, with the final paving expected to take place sometime this week.
Severe Weather Team 9 coverage for you now as we take a live look outside through the lens of our tower cam.
Yeah, a snowy start to the month of April. So what do we have in store? Let's turn it on over to Severe Weather Team 9 Chief Meteorologist Kevin Carter. Kevin, You called for it, but still shocking when you woke up this morning.
I thought we could have a light accumulation, which is generally up to 2 or 3 inches. Some places had more than 5 inches of snow, and again, kind of a late April Fool's joke, I guess you could say, but a lot of that snow had trouble sticking on roadways, and again, even though it didn't warm up much today, enough solar energy through the clouds helping to melt a lot of that snow off. If it didn't melt today, it's going to be gone tomorrow, so we're going to go into some real spring-like weather, at least temporarily. A lot of clouds around, a few thin spots here and there. The clouds will maybe thin out a little bit for a while this evening, but they're going to come back towards morning, and certainly some rain showers as well. Now, we're going to be somewhere in the mid to upper 30s, but I think we'll be warm enough at all levels of the atmosphere that this will be just plain old rain. But these temperatures, again, kind of hard to take for the Pirates home opener for the second day of April, only in the lower part of the 40s. As we take a look at the winds, they're pretty light now, but they'll start to pick up tomorrow as things get stirred up again. What's happening is a little wave of low pressure which passed along in a front to our south yesterday. That same front's going to come at us as a warm front tonight. Then an area of low pressure will drag a cold front in as we go through Wednesday. So we'll have lots of changes in our forecast. Initially, as we go through this night, rain and fog developing towards morning. It turns much milder tomorrow, mid-60s at least, but there can be some showers, even some rumbles of thunder. Then we're going to turn colder again. That forecast coming at you in a few minutes.
Well, the search continued today for a missing Harrison County man. News 9's Kristen Toole has the details on the latest search efforts.
24-year-old Sean Antel has been missing from Harrison County since December 23rd. This morning, his friends and family held a search party as they continue looking for answers.
According to the Harrison County Sheriff's Office, Sean Antel was last seen near Caddis the day before Christmas Eve.
He didn't make it to see his kids for Christmas. That is our biggest red flag. That was our biggest red flag the whole time.
Ever since, Antel's friends and family members have been asking local residents and people on social media for any type of information about what happened to Antel.
We try to come together as much as possible and just do the things needed to make sure his story is still out there. Every day we're doing something, whether it's on social media or passing out flyers or just simply talking to people, trying to make it as personal to everybody as possible.
Monday's search started along Route 250, the last place he was seen.
This is a huge area. 250 runs for days. So getting any little bit of information from anywhere, even if it's anonymous tips or people reaching out to family members personally and saying, you know, they may have seen or heard something, that's all helpful.
Somebody out here knows where he is. And, I mean, please just find it in your car. Even if it's an anonymous call, just let us know where he is.
Antel's friends and family say they will continue these searches until they know what happened to him.
Anyone with information should call the Harrison County Sheriff's Office. We have that number posted on our website, WTOV9.com. Reporting in the News 9 newsroom, Kristen Toole, News 9.
Well, the Pittsburgh Pirates just wrapped up their home opener, and outside PNC Park fans told our own Julianne Pelusi their predictions for the season.
With the Pirates starting out this season with a 3-game sweep of the Detroit Tigers, we asked some fans outside of PNC Park today, are they more confident in these Buccos after that sweep?
Well, I believed in the Pirates before that. I think it's an exciting team. I think they're excited.
A bit. I'm thinking there's still a chance of undefeated season, so.
Right, of course.
Very much confident. I wasn't really confident at all coming into the season with the trades that they made, but now I got a little more confident in the depth of the young team.
I'm going against everybody else. I think it's going to be a good season for us. We got a strong lineup.
While some fans were feeling good about the ball club, others were guarding their optimism after an offseason that included the trades of fan favorites Andrew McCutchen and Garrett Cole.
It gives me hope that they can win 81 games and they're already 3 in the plus column. I don't think we can expect any more than that, frankly, and I wish, not that McCutchen would have made the difference, but I just wish we would have kept the face of the franchise.
Despite McCutchen and Cole being out of the picture, fans are excited to see which newer members of the ball club will make an impact this season.
I'm still liking Josh Bell. He's an up-and-coming rookie. Looks like he's hitting the ball really well this year. Colin Moran, we're waiting, hoping he's going to do something on third base.
I'm most excited about Corey Dickerson. I think he's shown a lot of bat power before. He's shown a lot of hitting power. and that's something we've been lacking in the last couple seasons.
Colin Moran, because he's kind of the everyday player that we got out of that acquisition, replacing David Freese, and I want to see how he can do at the third base position at the big leagues.
The series continues Wednesday night at 6 o'clock while this homestand lasts until this upcoming Sunday. Reporting in Pittsburgh, Julianne Pelusi, News 9 Sports.
Coming up on News 9 Live at 5, a train and tractor trailer collide in West Virginia. How it happened next.
And a Pittsburgh Penguins fan needs a kidney. Now bringing a sign to the last game is bringing her one step closer to her goal after the break.
You are watching News 9 Live at 5 with Rich Pierce, Jennifer Black, and Chief Meteorologist Kevin Carter. This is News 9 Live at 5. Valley from Tower Cam 9, brought to you by WMC Tri-State Medical Network.
A train hit a tractor trailer this morning, sending 2 people to the hospital. The Wood County Sheriff's Office says a 78-year-old was driving a semi-truck north on Waverly Road when he attempted to cross the tracks. That's when the semi was struck by the train. Now, there's no signal gate at the crossing, but there are railroad crossing signs in place. Deputies say the 78-year-old and a passenger in the semi were both taken by ambulance to Marietta Memorial Hospital. There is no word yet on the extent of their injuries.
A Lancaster woman attended a Pittsburgh Penguins game and brought a sign with her saying she needed a kidney.
Hoping to get on the Jumbotron, she was instead posted on the Penguins' official Twitter page. Toscan Fahili has the story.
My fiance Tyler's like, honey, your poster's on the Pittsburgh Penguins Twitter feed. And we're like, what? Like, that's so cool.
Kelly Sawatsky says the support she's received through phone calls and social media has been exciting and overwhelming. But sharing her struggles publicly at Saturday's Pens game wasn't easy.
You walk into a place and with a sign like this, and you're very vulnerable all of a sudden. You've just opened your whole world up to, personal questions.
Her kidney problems began about 2 years ago with an infection that turned septic. She says some days are really hard.
That's why I was going to do it.
But the little things make those days better.
So bad night, I get a slushie. My fiance will go out to Turkey Hill and get me one anytime I ask. We'll watch the Penguins, or we'll watch, we love Star Wars.
She's such a strong person that she takes care of most of it herself. I'm just kind of the active bystander to help out where and when I can.
What would really help her would be finding a match. She's on a donor waiting list, but says the wait could be years. And this 30-year-old is ready to start living her life to the fullest now.
I don't have 5 years of my life to wait to get back to my life. I have college graduation in 6 weeks. I marry the love of my life in 400 days, next May. I want to start a family.
Coming up, Chief Meteorologist Kevin Carter in Severe Weather Center 9 with the latest on your forecast.